everybody, Cheryl and Lady coming to you from the Lady's Garden and Home. And today I wanted to give you a quick update on the vegetables that I overwintered last year. I had done a video back in, I think, December or something on how I was planning on overwintering some of my cool hardy crops. So I took the covers off today because it got up to 60 and I didn't want them to fry inside. But I wanted to show you what was a success and what was, well, pretty much a failure. So this year we have broccoli, chard, spinach, a variety of different lettuce in those little pots, kale, celery, onions, garlic, Brussels sprouts, leeks, and purple sprouting broccoli. I started these indoors in July and I planted them out in the early fall, and the only exceptions were the celery. And I sowed the celery this past February, planted them in April, and they did so well all year, and I hope they'll continue to produce throughout next year too. Leeks did well. They're a little bit squished, but I'm sure that they'll straighten out and be fine. We've got some onions, and two of the broccoli plants really thrived. Now I'm going to be putting some fleece over them when I start seeing some more bugs out, but it's still mid-March and I haven't seen too many. This is the spinach. The spinach was really quite tiny. So they didn't grow much. Get rid of this weed here. So they didn't grow much, but they didn't die. And now they have a head start. And the famous celery. The leaves, there are some leaves that are yellowed, and I'll come in and clean that up. But as you can see, they pulled through nicely, and I'm hoping they'll just continue to grow. Okay, so my lettuce experiment, I had put them in containers, these little flower pots, because I had them up on my deck in the fall, because I'm lazy that way. And some of them just absolutely didn't make it. Some of them struggled. Don't know if this will make a comeback or not. This was that bistro blend. The red leaf didn't make it. The only thing that made it in this pot was the chamomile that just decided to plant itself there, and a weed. Butter crunch, not so much. Over there is arugula and spinach, and I think a little kale. Now this scarlet kale is a happy little guy, and then not so much over here. So black-seeded Simpson doesn't like winter, so I'll keep that in mind for next year. And then over here, we have a turnip or two that didn't die, and I did not cover that. So don't know if that's going to continue to grow. I don't know what kind of root it's got, but I'm going to leave it in for a little while longer until I need this fed. The garlic pulled through. Here we have some Swiss chard. I'll clean up the edges, these lower leaves. More chard here. I don't know what happened to the kale. That should have made it without a problem. I'm thinking, no, I don't know what happened to it. more garlic. And here we have 2 roses that I hope overwintered. Take a look. Okay, all right, I see some growth. This is good. I think I'll keep them in this plastic a little while longer. Yep. Yep, we got some growth. And the blueberries. I'm a little concerned about this branch. I see new growth on this new branch. Okay, we've got a little growth here. But I might have to take this out. The way that you can tell if, well, it's brown underneath there, you see. Yeah, this particular branch is dead. This was the new one that I just got last year, the powder blue blueberry. And this has, yep, it's got some buds. And this is my 2-year-old rose plant with some growth, very good. And here are the strawberries. A lot of this dead leaves and stuff I left there on purpose as a mulch. So, well, this geranium, I just didn't bother taking it out, but I knew that wouldn't make it. Okay. All right, looks like the strawberries all made it. Very good, very nice. And this was my Christmas decorations using my tomato cages. And last fall I put some bulbs in here in these containers where the petunias were last year. And I am, oh, here we have a little sign of life. I think that is going to be a daffodil. I put daffodils and tulips and some snowdrops in here. Let me take you over to where the Brussels sprouts are, because that's kind of exciting. Oh, look at these onions. By the way, these are onions that I did not plant last year. I remember planting them in 2020. And they started growing in the fall. And now they've gotten really big. So I don't know if I'm going to harvest them or if I'm going to let them go to flower and collect the seeds, because they seem pretty hardy. And then here we go. What I did do today was I took off the excess row cover that I had over these to get through the really cold days of the winter. But we've got 2 weeks in the 50s during the day and in the 40s at night. So I'm just leaving this cover on really to keep the bugs off. But this is what they look like. And I wanted to show you, where is it? Oh, this one. This is a dead leaf. But look here, we've got some Brussels sprouts starting. So I'm going to clean up the dead leaves, the damaged leaves. And hopefully they'll grow on. There's 2 Brussels sprouts in here. So hopefully it'll grow on and give me some Brussels sprouts. Just wanted wanted to give you that update to the video that I made last year and let you know how it turned out. Thanks for joining us today. Say goodbye, lady. Lady, say goodbye.